Hello, I'm Aiden Mails, and I'm here to go over the level I've made in the past 2 weeks. So right here, we got the starting area. A nice open area for the player to move around, get used to controls, and also learn the controls with this board right here. And right after we pass the board, we get our first optional objective by talking to this man. Walking past him and going in there doesn't affect anything else. However, talking to him may give you a little bit more information about the tower and those who have gone into it. I've seen so many go into this tower, yet nothing has come out of the tower. I said the same thing to everyone else who took the time to ask me why I'm out here. But all they said in response is something along the lines of, "This is going to be different," or "This won't be the last time you see me." Needless to say, I've not seen anyone who said such things to me again after entering. Will you be different? I don't have much hope. Basically emphasizing anyone that's gone in has never come back out, and asking us if we're going to be the first ones to change that. Going right into the tower, the player learns that they aren't able to go back out, teaching them that once they go through a door, they aren't able to return. Therefore, they better make sure they gotten everything they want in this one room. So then we got a little extra room for the player to move around a bit more. And then we got our first obstacle, which is a spike. Running into it will kill you, and you'll respawn in the last room you went into. So, jump over to avoid. But then here, you can't make the jump. So how are we supposed to do it? Well, if you remember on the board, it says wall jump, and if you go on the wall, you'll slide a little slower than you will when you just jump normally. So, you're able to wall jump. By changing the direction that you're facing, you go farther in the opposite direction of the wall. Alright. Right now we're going down the first path. Whoops. Right now we're going past the first path. Basically, oh my goodness. Well, that's an introduction to this crusher, another hazard that gets in your way. That little squish skull is supposed to emphasize that you do not want to be under that thing when it comes down on you, as you saw that I died. Another little challenging jump. If you stay still in there, you do hit the spikes above and you do die. And now we got the final room. Now this is supposed to teach, go have the player, basically master all the techniques they learned, the wall jump and avoiding hazards. And now that I just collected, you'll notice in the top left it says artifact collected. That is the main objective of the level. If you get to the end of this room without that artifact, you are not able to leave. And therefore, you have to restart this room because there's no other way to get back up. And I haven't said it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty self-explanatory. The second optional objective is to collect the coins. I don't remember how many coins I added, but there are... I think the most I've gotten is 68 coins, I believe. So there we go. We got the stats. We got the artifact. We got coins. We got 47 of them. Journals found. Haven't seen any of those yet, which we'll get into when we go over the other two paths. And then we talk to NPC, and then the death is an extra stat that'll be fun to add. Maybe encourage the player to go back and beat it without dying. So right now we'll talk to this guy just to get the stat done. So now we'll quickly go over the two other paths, which are pretty short and they do intertwine right back into the first path. But there are little extra bonus areas to get some more coins and to basically train yourself a little better. So this room kind of helps the player learn a bit more about momentum and the spring, and the type of blades, I mean. And then you get the journals, which is the final objective of the level, which basically, like the NPC, give off a bit more information about people that have come into the tower. This one's basically going over, this guy found a piece of paper, and he wants to warn people outside the tower, and was hoping to find a way to get this piece of paper outside of this tower. However, as you know, he didn't really get to that point. So now we're back into this room that you may recognize because it is the first path. Like I said, both of the side paths intertwine with the main one. And if you were paying attention, you fall down here. This is the second side room, aka the third and final path. Which you get more challenge, you get a bit more precision with the jumps, a bit of wall jumping, and then you get a bit more practice with the trampoline. Ooh, I'm gonna try that again, and hopefully not die. I'm gonna take my time with this. Alright, we got a final jump there, and this is the final journal. This is more a more sad one. Basically someone giving up going through the tower, accepting their fate. But we're not them. So we're gonna get through this. And of course, I'll showcase not getting the artifact as well. I'm hitting W, nothing's happening. That's because I don't have the artifact, so I'll hit R to do a self-kill, just so I can get back faster. There are also spikes there. You can definitely just run into Hazard and kill it, you know. Cause yourself to die, so you can get back faster. Here's a little wall jump challenge if you want those extra 2 coins up there. If you look at the score, I got 65 coins. I feel like if I go on my way to get the rest of them, it would be around 68. And yeah, that is all.